Breaking news tonight, former University of Missouri System President Tim Wolfe is lashing out at past and present campus leadership tonight. Good evening, I'm Marissa Hollowed. Wolfe stepped down amid protests over racial issues on the MU campus back in November. And tonight he's calling out several people in an email he sent to some prominent MU supporters. Now, in the email obtained by ABC 17 News just before noon today, Wolfe points fingers at Columbia's State Senator Kurt Schaefer, former MU Chancellor Bowen Lofton, the Board of Curators, and the MU football team. In his letter, Wolfe says he stepped down to avoid further embarrassment for MU and what he calls a Ferguson-like incident from happening on campus. He says he's speaking out now because he doesn't see things getting better. We have team coverage tonight breaking down Wolfe's list of accusations. We start with ABC 17 News anchor Joey Parker, who has been monitoring the Board of Curators for us this afternoon. He joins us now live from the Mizzou campus. And Joey, right now the board is meeting behind closed doors.
They are, Marissa. In fact, at 3:34, the board voted to go into executive session with 2 members in the room and 4 members joining on the phone. Now, when the board goes into executive session, it's usually because there's confidential or privileged information that's being discussed. One of those issues could very well be Assistant Professor Melissa Click. Despite more than 100 lawmakers, even one curator calling for her termination, Chancellor Foley says the university is standing behind her and is still in the process of tenure consideration. Now, one of former President Tim Wolfe's complaints today is the Board of Curators itself. He says some members of the board called on subordinate staff members to dig up dirt so members could use the information to further their personal agendas. He says some members actually leaked information to politicians and some members of the media. Wolfe says when he was ready to fire then Chancellor Bowen Lofton, the board said Wolfe had been discussing the poisonous situation on campus for some time and that the chairman had been slow to act. Now, we don't know exactly what's being discussed in the meeting because it is, of course, in executive session. They have about 72 hours to keep that information quiet unless, of course, they make a move on some form of personnel issue. We'll be closely monitoring it and giving an update as soon as we know. Reporting at University Hall on campus in Columbia, Joey Parker, ABC 17 News.
Joey, thank you. Our ABC 17 News crews were in the same